Particles released by decaying satellites could be causing an unwanted, harmful impact to the ozone layer. About 13,000 satellites currently orbit Earth, roughly 10,000 of which are operational. But that number is set to skyrocket, with a staggering 50,000 new satellites on track to join them by 2030. The dramatic increase is due to the rise in internet-beaming megaconstellations of satellites, such as SpaceX's Starlink. Out of almost 8,000 satellites now in low Earth orbit, altitudes typically below 2,000 kilometers or 1,200 miles. Nearly 6,500 are Starlink satellites. SpaceX already has the go-ahead to deploy 12,000 satellites and is seeking approval for 30,000 more. Meanwhile, other companies, including Amazon, are planning megaconstellations of their own. The upshot: low Earth orbit is becoming increasingly cluttered. As well as raising the likelihood of collisions, there's mounting concern among scientists that megaconstellations could damage the critical layer of ozone that shields Earth from harmful UV radiation. Decommissioned satellites burn up as they re-enter Earth's atmosphere, releasing tiny particles of aluminum oxide. These particles are potent catalysts for chemical reactions that eat away at the ozone layer. But the particles aren't consumed in these reactions, so they can spend decades destroying more and more ozone. A typical 250 kilograms, 550 pounds, satellite generates around 30 kilograms, 66 pounds, of aluminum oxide particles. According to research published in 2024 in the journal Geophysical Research Letters. By the time the planned megaconstellations are fully deployed, decaying satellites could inject 360 tons of aluminum oxides into the upper atmosphere each year, an increase of 646% over natural levels. Part of the problem is that internet satellites in low Earth orbit are incredibly short-lived. Starlink satellites, which orbit at about 550 kilometers, 340 miles, would be pulled out of orbit by atmospheric drag within 5 years if SpaceX didn't proactively deorbit them first. The company is then compelled to launch new satellites to replace them, perpetuating the cycle. Dying satellites create aluminum oxide particles in the mesosphere, 50 to 85 kilometers, 30 to 50 miles, above Earth's surface. But the particles take up to 30 years to drop to the mid-stratosphere, 15, 30 km/about 10 to 20 miles, where the ozone layer is located.